Hello and welcome folks, Posum here. Today I have for you the first month of mods for WWE 2K16 on PC. There have been a lot of mods released already, so I won't be touching on all of them, but I will be telling you about most of them. I'll be skipping over my own mods and tutorials, but please go check out my channel for those. We start out with 3 great Undertaker attires from ALC Legacy. These are really well done, especially for some of the first mods released. Now for the first tutorial is a render replacement tutorial from Robbie686 showing how to get the Godfather's likeness into the game. Cerberus has released many cool splash screens for WWE 2K16. These are the first screens you see when you load the game, so it's nice to change it up. AJ Heelturn has released some attire updates for superstars, including a cool one for Neville that also changes his cape. Villain created a few replacement files putting over AJ Lee, CM Punk, and Alberto Del Rio from 2K15. If you don't want to replace these superstars, I also have them as separate installations. Now we have Ambrose Collabs, which are a collaboration of 4 modders, and they've released several attire updates like Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor. Crossfaded has been working hard on finding any theme under the sun and porting it over to the proper files for WWE 2K16. Sean Bex has created a simple mod that removes a visual filter from all arenas of the game. This will make it impossible to have these filters, so it's an all or nothing deal. Dennis created a referee mod in which every ref would be the classic referee. He also made him into a red and black ECW referee. We now have a couple of mods from Curb Stomp City, including a few ports from WWE 2K15 like the Shield. Bannock Burn is back with several updated attires. My favorite are Ryback and the Roadblock New Day. KOP Meister has released a few attires for Kevin Owens. Good to see some new modders starting out. Rolling Rocky has a few attires released, including the Roman Empire Roman Reigns and a WrestleMania 32 Triple H. X-Weasels found some interesting information about the Apron Tron files for wrestlers. It appears that they are included in the Walltron files for individual wrestlers. Now we have a couple of mod ports from Razor. He brings us his Dean Malenko and Lance Storm that he created for 2K15. He has brought them over here for 2K16. Beaster.9 has been making some very interesting tutorials, which also includes some mod tool releases. If you want to get into modding the game, make sure to check him out. Another tutorial, Temp Wayne goes over how to edit superstars' face and body in WWE 2K16 using a similar technique that we used last year for removing masks. KG is back again with his trainer. This is a paid tool that has many functions, including some very powerful CAW editing tools. Now we have some tutorials from Curb Stomp, including some entrance and alt attire information. Kim666 has found a cute little trick with CAWs that you can use them to move superstars around and actually break the limit for alt attires for superstars. Here's a 4-pot modding tutorial created by Mincho Sheen. He goes over the details of how he creates his mods. I haven't gotten around to watching this yet, but I'm sure it is great. Robbie is back with his renders. This time it is a render pack replacing several of the game's renders if you wish to replace superstars in the game. Next up is the Universal Attire Unlocker 2K16 edition from Cave Wave Rider. This one simple file will allow a lot of superstars in the game to have up to 10 attires. Julian BITW has come back with several attire updates, including the likes of Billy Gunn and Shane McMahon. Now for the first mod from Tekken for the year, we have some great attires for Scott Hall. He came out with several attires from his WCW days. Trapmaster has created a tutorial for adding extra Titantrons without having to overwrite them. A nice little addition to all the tutorials we already have for the game. Now we go over to Odd Day, who's released several mods for 2K16 on his own forums. We've got Iron Mike Tyson, Drew Galloway, Eddie and Chavo Guerrero, and his own Shinsuke Nakamura. For another new mod, we head over to Leon Rick, who has released his own MVP mod. Great for those fans of his work in WWE or TNA. Razor has decided to port over many of the amazing tights worn by Rick Rude in WWE 2K15, and included a few of his own for an 8 attire pack. Now for 2 mod releases from Brave Bird, we have AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. When I did a mod comparison for Nakamura, many of you said that Braves was your favorite. Another Undertaker attire for you all. This one is created by Mincho Sheen, going off his way more modern appearance as opposed to ALC's classic attires. X-Weasel is back with some more Tron tutorials for Minitrons, Walltrons, and Titantrons. He's always been a go-to guy for me when it comes to Tron questions. From X-Weasel we go to the Visitor X. He is a top sound guy for WWE 2K16. He released his sound injector for 2K16 after several testing sessions, a must pick up for those that want custom music. ALC is here with a huge punk mod, releasing 10 attires with many brand new attires. This is one of the first mods I installed. I had to remove one attire though because I wanted the modern punk from 2K15 as well. Sean Baxley is back with another little addition, adding some custom themes for us to use. Crossfaded has configured these for us to inject to the game as well. Another Shinsuke Nakamura, this one's from SMK, and this is my personal favorite from the ones I featured previously. Some mods ported over to 2K16 from 2K15 here from Mincho Sheen. He has an amazing Bruno Sammartino along with an awesome Chris Benoit and AJ Styles. Another mod from Julian BITW is this awesome Last Kicker Becky Lynch. This is an improved mod from his 2K15 mod and looks a lot better. Cave Wave Rider released his Pofo and moveset creator for 2K16. I listed this as one of my essential mods for 2K16, especially considering that it includes the custom attire unlocker. Another set of mods from Ade, we have Matt Seidel, Tanahashi, Yoshitatsu, and Shibata. Nice to see some New Japan mods this year. Leon Rick and AJ Heelturn have collaborated to create a couple more updated prop files, including giving Big E a unicorn horn. I don't have an exact release date, but I could not forget to highlight the program X-Packer from Tekken, getting updated for 2K16. This is essential for anyone that wants to make their own mods, and it makes installing superstars easier. Tekken also created a short tutorial and proof of concept that you can edit KAW items in the game if you wish to use some of the 100 KAW slots. AM Matt has gone through some of the audio files and plucked some of the announce files and has replaced them for those that he wants to replace some slots with. A nice proof of concept. I can't wait for this to come out on a grander scale. A huge mod release from Tekken. This is Hollywood Hulk Hogan. It includes many removed animations from last year's game ported over as well. Bannock added a nice little mod, a new weapons pack, adding a shovel and crutch to the game. His reason is that we didn't get a change at all from last year, so it's nice to have some variety. Blue Evil is back to port over some of the huge amount of Hogan attires released last year. I haven't gotten around to downloading these, but there are a lot of attires to choose from. Next up is Julian with an attire pack for the Social Outcasts. This pack includes Curtis Axel, Adam Rose, and Heath Slater. Julian said he could not add Bo Dallas because he couldn't get good dites. Next up is another CM Punk attire based off his newfound MMA career with Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It also includes an attire without the top if my memory serves correctly. That was created by Brave Bird. He has also created this Apollo Crews. Brave mentioned that he couldn't quite get any of the grins to work, so that's why he looks a bit cross. At WrestleMania, we had the reveal of the brand new WWE Women's Championship. AJ Heelturn and Leon Rick bring us this quick release. It's a bit bigger than it should be, but it's a great addition to the game nonetheless. Next up is Herfire back with a bunch of Kalisto and Sin Cara attires for this year's game. It already has 8 of them out, and he's likely to have even more. Julian BITW is here with another updated mod from his last year. It is Austin Aries. Nice to see another release of him after his NXT debut. A 2-pack release here by Leon Rick. We have Bubba Ray Dudley and Eric Young. He may work on these a bit more, but they have been released at this point. Another pair of release mods here from Game Elite of the AGS. We have Emma and The Miz. Absolutely awesome WrestleMania attires from these two. For one last Shinsuke Nakamura, we have one not featured in any of my comparison. He just came out. It is an updated attire from Ade to give him a much better attire. Another mod that was just released was this updated mod from Tekken of his Great Goldberg from last year. This attire comes with 4 attires. Remember folks, this is just the first month of mods here, as there will be many more to come as we are just getting started with WWE 2K16. Let me know in the comments what has been your favorite mod so far, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or subscribe for more. This has been Pawsum, and I thank you for your time.